shall die by the sword. That's where we get that saying to this very day, from that incident that happened. Okay? So what's the point there? You can't be impetuous. You can't be carnal. We have to be spiritual at all times. You could just make one carnal move and it could destroy years of being spiritual. So we got to guard against that. And normally that comes from your flesh. See, those guys, Wi-Fi, and the guys that support them, like Chief Ephraim and Zabak, they're not thinking spiritually. They're reasoning by their flesh. Oh, they humiliated us. They violated us. We got to get our lick back. We got to violate them right back. That's the epitome of being carnal and not being spiritual. And if they continue with that folly, someone or some of them may pay with it with their lives. And we here at Great Millstone will not be surprised. Neither will we feel sorry for them. Tell you like.
God, first and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. Hey, Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, few sincere Akwaf. And Shalom to the 144,000. Now, this is your brother Debar Kabash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a quick lesson to edify through the Ruach Hakodesh. And Yahweh Tazah, this lesson will be edifying to someone. And I kind of want to respond based off what Apostle Gabar said in this video that he did. And the name of the video was called Do Not Meddle with the Conflict That Is Not Yours. You see that? So, you know, these Israelite groups that are going to be out here today, out there in Chicago, or they call it Chirac, all right? Brothers have done hundreds, if not thousands, of rebuke videos, all week, telling these Israelites, right, not to go down there, man, and meddle with things that don't concern you. You see? And, like how Apostle Gabar said, these groups, they're in the spirit of, I want to get my lick back, because ultimately they're carnal, man, right? And being carnal leads to death. You see that? And there's a saying out there, right? Cruising for bruising. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that real quick. A lot of you Israelite groups, you guys are definitely cruising for a bruising. You see? Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Let me see here. Here it is right here. This is the definition for
cruising for a bruising.
Cruising for a bruising. It says headed or looking for trouble. You see that? So you Israelite groups, right, you're headed and you're looking for trouble. You see that? We actually done went into this already, right? This post here, how they calling for, all unity camps in Chicago, we're all black, right? Starting up at 2:00. So a lot of bug outs, right? They're gonna be fixed. You see that on these Israelite groups, man, right? Because they're doing it for views, likes, clickbait, things like that, because they're waxing weak through the spirit. You see that? So therefore they have to resort to carnal methods. You see? So you Israelite groups, you guys are cruising for a bruising, right? And it says, and they got a nerve to have a scripture down here, Acts 15:36, and it reads, and some days after Paul said unto Barnabas, let us go again and visit our brethren in every city where we have preached the word of the Lord, and see how they do. You see, so they're using the scripture here out of context. You see that they're trying to be spiritual, but they're not spiritual. See, Paul and Barnabas, they came together for a spiritual reason, right? But this group right here, you know, these groups, HOI, right, AOC and Wi-Fi, they're coming together for a carnal reason. You see, so a lot of people, they're trying to twist the scriptures and all of that, you know, to try to make it seem like that they're right. Right, we right, you know, bring bottles and Gerber canned food and, you know, and all of that, right? Going off, man. You see, so these groups, they're cruising for a bruising, and again, it's real spiritual, right? How again, different brothers all over the earth have done, again, hundreds, maybe thousands of videos rebuking these groups, man. You see, you go down there, you are cruising for a bruising. You see, because what it is punks jump up, right? Punks jump up to get beat down, man. You see, so, you know, you Israelite groups that want to jump up, right? We're not going to feel bad or cry for you like Apostle Gabar said, right? When you get beat down, you see that? Because, you know, them Palestinians, they don't play, man, right? Or you guys get locked up some damn where. You see, and you got to remember that the Lord sees everything that you guys are doing. You see? Just grab that real quick. Let me see here. I'm going to grab some scriptures. All right? And it's coming from out of the Urban Dictionary. It says, punks jump up. You see? It says an old school rap song, but also a phrase that ends with to get beat down. What it means is that people who are the first to talk crap are usually the ones who get messed up, you see that, in a fight. These are perhaps the wisest words of the streets. Don't be that punk, you see? So, yeah, man, you know, you pretty much get it. You know, it's an old rap, group, right, that came out with this song, right, called Punk Jump Up to Get Beat Down. Let me see here. And this is the group here, Brand Nubian. You know, so yeah, man, you want to jump up? Punks jump up to get beat down, man. You see, so you guys are a bunch of punks that want to jump up and start a fight, man. But guess what? You're going to get beat down. You see, and ultimately, you guys are already beat down. You see that? Because, again, you're resorting to carnal methods. You see, scriptures, I mean, brothers then brought it out, right? To be carnally minded is death, man. You see, so let's go ahead and grab some scriptures. You guys are definitely cruising for a bruising, and punks jump up to get beat down. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. What does this mean? Right? You're supposed to do your best to be at peace with all men, man. Nah, but not that group. You see that? They want to, resort to being niggas that they once were. And it proves to you that they've never really changed in the first place, man. You see that? They've never changed, and if they just found that they was Hebrew Israelites, right? Sewed some fringes on their shirt. You see that? And, yeah, man, that was it. But as far as being spiritual, no. Doing disappearing acts and all of that, nah, man. Right? You're supposed to be living peaceably with all men, but, not that group. All right? Let's go ahead and grab this to Ephesians chapter 4, and I'm going to start at verse 21. It reads, if it be that ye have heard and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, right? That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man. You see that? So you're supposed to put off, right, the old man. You see that? And the conversation. But not Jake. Just all come together. Right? I need about an hour to flame these bastards, right? And again, Esau sees everything that you guys are doing. You see that? So you have a bunch of simple people, other simple Israelites that are not spiritual. They're gonna watch, right, and big up what's going on down there, man. Right? And we've reproved them, we rebuked them, we went into the scriptures, but Jake still want to double down on their wickedness, right? And go out there and just be niggas, man. And it's okay, right? Because, being a nigga, right, leads to death. You see? which is corrupt according to deceitful lust. You see that? So you want to, be the old man, right? It's deceitful, man. Right? It's deceitful for you to go out here and put fringes on your shirt and call yourselves Hebrew Israelites, but then want to go out here, right, and be in the whole I want to start a riot kind of spirit, man. Nah, man. You're not spiritual. Not at all. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 10. It reads, "My son, meddle not with many matters." You see, so, that group, HOI, they weren't even there the first time. You see that? They just saw Wi-Fi getting their asses whooped. You see, or out there, rioting and whatever. And now they want to meddle with their matters. So, it says it right here. "My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by flying." You see, so, yeah, man. Right, again, you want to meddle with many matters, right? You want to meddle with many matters, right? And again, they got a whole van that they did in a matter of days. You see, so you see where the money's going, right? You clickbait Israelite, you cash app Israelites. You guys spent hundreds of dollars on a van called the pull-up van. You see? And it's all right. It's all right, man. All right, we're not going to feel bad for you, right, at all when something happens to you. Because eventually, if you were spiritual, you would know that the Lord is going to fight for you. You see? Exodus 14:14. "The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." You see that? And these groups said they don't want to hold their peace. Right? They want to go down there, right, and, make fringes and ass fly all over the place. You see? And again, you got that devil, right? Vocab Malone, he's sitting in the background salivating somewhere, man, hoping that you guys do something to get the whole ministry blamed. And again, I must say it again, Esau, we don't have anything to do with these groups. Not at all. If anything, you go back and review our lessons, right? You're not hearing us telling, yeah, go down there and nah, man. We're rebuking the shit out of them, telling them not to go. You see? The hell you want to involve yourself with the heathens for? It's Bible prophecy that this would happen, but, Jake want to be like the Most High. You see that? And, involve himself in things that he don't, but it's all good, Let me see here. It's all good, man. You can just cruise it for a bruising. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 1. It reads, "He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck." You see that? So this is exactly what happened to these groups. Right? They came and called us punks and soft and all of that. Right? And ain't nothing soft over here, man. Right? I don't know where you guys get that from, because we don't want to help you out and fight. We're being spiritual. You see that? Us brothers over here, a lot of us brothers over here, right? And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, right? Ain't nothing soft about me over here at all, man. You see that? Back when I was in the world, disclaimer, back when I was in the world, I probably would roll down on your ass. Sideways. You see? But, the water Yahweh, right? For him putting the spirit on me to become spiritual. And us being spiritual, we told you guys not to go down here today. But if you go down here today, right, again, it's because you harden your neck. And again, brothers have done, I don't know how many videos reproving these guys and rebuking them. Proverbs 29:1, "He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed and without remedy." You see that? So, the warnings have went out. You can't say that you weren't warned at all, because you guys even did posts, right, talking about the men at Great Millstone. You see? So, a hard head makes a soft ass. Punks jump up to get beat down, right? And you guys are just cruising for a bruising. You see? Especially this guy right here, Chief Ephraim, right? You know, so you pretty much get it. You know, I don't pretty much have too much to say, right? Apostle Gabar said everything in this video here, and it was a beautiful video that he did. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom.
They that live by the sword shall die by the sword. That's where we get that saying to this very day, from that incident that happened. Okay? So what's the point there? You can't be impetuous. You can't be carnal. We have to be spiritual at all times.